Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, what can I say? Today, we're going to talk about the Lakers' loss against the Boston Celtics tonight in another overtime loss against them this season. And let's just say, guys, you saw the title of the video or this live stream. The Lakers got robbed. They got robbed by the refs, and I can honestly say LeBron has every right to be pissed off. He got robbed by the refs. He got fouled at the last second in the fourth quarter, and for some reason, all across the whole game, the refs were all over the Lakers. It was just ridiculous how these fouls have not been called by the Lakers. When it comes to against other teams against the Lakers. Excuse me. Let me be correct when it comes down to that. But this was very disappointing. LeBron got fouled, and I just don't understand why the refs are doing this to the Lakers. And I'm just going to say it now. The NBA, after this season, they really need to reevaluate themselves and, put some penalties on the refs. When it comes down to certain fouls being made, maybe the refs are not seeing it, but, maybe, I don't know, the announcers should notify the refs about it or something like that. I mean, this is one of the most worst seasons for the Lakers when it comes to the refs and foul troubles. This is the reality of the situation. And for some reason, LeBron always gets fouled and it doesn't get called on. And, to the point that even Patrick Beverley showed he held the camera of some sort of reporter and showed it to the freaking refs and saying, you know what, he got fouled. Why are you not calling the foul? And it's just, and I think he got a technical for that. But I'm telling you, the refs are after the Lakers this season. For some reason, it's just, I am so disappointed. I am so heartbroken that the Lakers should have won. They should have ended the fourth quarter with a win. But unfortunately, for some reason, the refs just weren't paying attention. They weren't paying attention, and they were just after the Lakers the whole game. The first, second, third. I mean, it was just horrendous how many fouls were against the Los Angeles Lakers. To the point that, in the fourth quarter, Anthony Davis had 4 fouls. And there were some of them that should have not been called on Anthony Davis on the particular plays. And I just had to say, guys, this is one of the most disappointing, heartbreaking losses once again for the Los Angeles Lakers. Once again, they should have won the game in the fourth quarter. It should have not gone to overtime. And I can say one negative thing about the Lakers, and it's, it goes towards Darvin Ham. He should have had better rotations. I don't know why he has this consistency of putting in Russell Westbrook in overtime game scenarios. Personally, he should have put in, I don't know, maybe, some other player. I don't know. I just think that, when it comes down to it, this went horribly wrong in the overtime game. Certain players should have been inserted into the starting lineup in that particular moment. But for some reason, Darvin Ham, still learning the ropes, I guess. I mean, he's still the first year head coach, still learning. But I don't know. It's just that particular moment as well, besides the fouls and the refs, Darvin Ham should have put a whole different lineup and a much better defensive players in that particular moment that should have been in the Lakers' favor in that particular moment. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. It wasn't the case. You could have put, some other players. I don't know. Trying to think of some other. I don't know. For some reason, it just sort of went the whole different way. Um, yeah, guys. I mean, let's just. I'm so heated. I don't know what to say now. I don't really want to talk about this game today. I mean, because of that moment, the rest really ruined my my feelings towards this analysis. Now I can't really say any words when it comes down to it. It was a foul. LeBron got fouled, and you saw his reaction. His reaction. I never seen LeBron reacted this way in all of my years of watching him play. When he was with the Miami Heat, he was with the Cleveland Cavaliers. For some reason, in that moment, that was huge emotion from LeBron. He got fouled, and they didn't see it, and it was just so disappointing. And this is the first time in this live stream that I ever had no words to say, and feeling speechless that the Lakers, were just robbed by the refs in this loss against the Boston Celtics. And of all teams, we lost to the Boston Celtics. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just got a comment here from Year Vibes TV. Thank you for commenting in this live stream. I really do appreciate it. The refs gives Boston the game. Yeah, that's what it is. You can honestly say this was rigged for the Lakers as well. They got robbed. They got rigged. I mean, it was because of the refs. And, the NBA is going to take a long look at themselves after this season and, do something about these refs not calling fouls. Now, I'm not going to defend refs. No, this was a bad calls all across the board, when it comes to this game tonight against the Boston Celtics. The refs really ruined us, guys. They really did. And, if I had to say other things other than the refs, Darvin Ham, when it comes to overtime, should have put a whole different lineup. Should have gave us, I don't know, should have put in Hachimura in overtime starting lineup, or Lonnie Walker or something, or maybe Thomas Bryant. I mean, it's just, I don't know. For some reason, I don't know why Darvin Ham didn't put a whole different lineup in that particular moment. It was just so disappointing that he didn't realize the situation, that he should have put in our top best defensive players in that particular moment. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. And for some reason, he likes to put Russell Westbrook in the whole starting lineup, I guess. So I don't know, guys. I mean, I'm speechless. I don't really act this way. I just have no words to say about this. I just am shocked. I'm shocked that the Lakers, lost in this particular manner. They would have won. They would have won against the Boston Celtics in the fourth quarter. It would have been over because of the clutch moment from Patrick Beverley with that dunk. I mean, it was just in that particular moment, the Lakers should have won that game. And LeBron should have got fouled. He should have got, he should have gotten fouled. And, it's just, it was just one of those moments where it's just mind boggles the mind that the freaking refs did not call that call. I am speechless. I mean, this is the first time I ever feeling this way. I don't know why. It's just, the refs really ruined my live stream right now, guys. I have no words to say. It's just, and I'm seeing your comments. Welcome back to the live stream, Pokemon Yugi guy. It's been a while. Lakers robbed, absolutely. Manny Emmanuel, robbed, and Pokemon Yugi guy, yeah, robbery. Absolutely. They got robbed. They got rigged. You can call it any sort of way. This loss is because of the refs. The Lakers got robbed. I absolutely agree with every single one of you. And this is my emotions right now. I mean, you can tell that LeBron throughout the overtime game, he was pissed, and he played through it. We saw him, helped us, a bit, but for some reason he was still pissed, and he has rightfully so, because he got fouled in that final seconds left. That that should have been called against the Boston Celtics, and it's just lots of emotions. And I really can't wait to hear what LeBron has to say after this post game show or his post game interview with the reporters. He's going to get, he's going to blame the refs for sure. It should have been called, and you know what? He's going to. You can just tell that he has a lot to say after this loss against the Boston Celtics, for sure. Yeah, let's just get right into the Lakers stats, against the Boston Celtics. Honestly, guys, the Lakers, they were competitive. They were competitive throughout the Lakers loss against the Boston Celtics. Obviously the Boston Celtics, they were the better shooting team. They shot 32% compared to the Lakers 29%, and they were basically even when it came to the rebounding side, more on the offensive side for the Lakers, and they were even when it came to the turnovers. But they were competitive. It was very impressive, especially in the first half. In the second quarter, the Lakers had a lead on the Boston Celtics, which was very impressive by the Lakers to pull that off. But it basically went back and forth in the third quarter, and when it came down to the fourth, all hell broke loose in that particular moment when the Lakers couldn't or the refs didn't call that foul against the Boston Celtics on LeBron, and obviously it was just very sad to watch. Very sad to watch to see how things ended in the fourth quarter, where we led into the overtime game against them. And, as I mentioned in this live stream, for those of you who are joining me, I did say I blame Darvin Ham because of the rotation. I think he should have put in a much better lineup in that particular moment, should have put in our best defensive players. For some reason, he didn't. He stuck with the same lineup, what we saw in the fourth quarter, which I'm not sure what went wrong. And, certain fouls were made on even on the Lakers, and those final seconds left should have not been called, in my opinion, as well. I mean, the Lakers made some fouls that were just questionable that they should have not made in those final seconds at the end of the overtime game. But all across this game, the Lakers just didn't really. They didn't really, they got screwed by the refs throughout the game as well. I mean, fouls being called left to right throughout the game as well, not just in the fourth quarter. So the Lakers they were just screwed. They got rigged by the refs for sure. Just got a comment here from Pokemon Yugi Guy, trade Russ. Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to this game and Russ, how he was reacting, and especially when I saw a clip when the game was over, he was laughing in the tunnel. That's not the time for you to crack jokes or smile about the Lakers losing. I mean, most of this overtime game was because of your decisions as well. So for you to call for Russ to get traded, it's getting to it. We have 2 weeks until the trade deadline. If the Lakers will make a decision or not. So, if he's, we just have to wait and see about that when it comes to Russ. But he and just so like I never act this way. I never really do. I mean, I really keep it professional and give you guys my professional opinions about certain losses in certain games when it comes to this Lakers loss. And there were some close ones when it comes to the Lakers this season in certain matchups that I could just be professional about this, but for some reason I can't because the Lakers really got robbed. They got robbed tonight against the Boston Celtics. That refs really screwed us. They really did. big time robbed, robbed. Yeah, big time robbed. Yeah, from Social Johnson 84. Thank you for commenting on this live stream. I really appreciate it. Yeah, they really did. And I see your logo. You're a Broncos fan. I'm a Broncos fan too. So I'm a Lakers fan and a Broncos fan. So if you're both, that's great. Please subscribe to the channel if you're, I really appreciate it. And for all of you who are joining me, please subscribe to the channel and just, show me the support. Let me feel that, the support you guys show me, and hopefully I can just calm down and you know, be reassured here, when it comes down to it. So, uh, yeah, I mean, I am just shocked, guys. I mean, I really am. But I'm going to continue. I want to continue with what we saw in tonight's game. Obviously, LeBron, he had a great night. And with those fouls that should have been called against the Boston Celtics in that final moment. LeBron still gave us a really great performance. Had 41 points, went 15 of 30 from the field, had 6 of 12 from the three, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, and he had 2 fouls. LeBron, you can just tell by his emotions in those final seconds left into the game that he was livid. He was livid against the refs and the Boston Celtics. He hates Boston, so obviously you can tell by his emotions that he couldn't believe that the refs didn't call on that foul that was made by Boston. I forgot who it was, but it was just in that particular moment, it should have went to the Lakers should have won the game in the fourth quarter. So, but LeBron, I just really can't wait to hear what he has to say. He's going to be livid. So obviously, we just have to wait and see what he has to say. So I feel bad for LeBron. I really do. Certain fouls this season that should have been called on a certain team on LeBron, it should have went his way, in my opinion. The refs throughout this season so far really made some bad mistakes, especially when we look back to certain matchups that we saw from the Dallas Mavericks. Certain fouls should have been made in that particular moment, but obviously the refs didn't call them. And and I understand that the NBA is getting a lot of hate because of it, and rightfully so. I mean, it is. I mean, should have. Oh, I don't know. Uh, let's talk about more about this Lakers loss. Patrick Beverly had 15 points out there tonight, went 4 of 7 from the three. So he has been showing a lot of progress when it comes to helping out the Lakers in key moments and key situations, especially with his shooting. Went 4 of 7, very impressive for Patrick Beverly out there tonight, had 15 points. And then you had Dennis Schroeder, who had 13 points out there, went 0 of 5 from the three. So he's been struggling as of late when it comes to his shooting efforts. Then you have Thomas Bryant. He had 3 points out there, but he had 6 rebounds. So it's just wasn't his night. And then you had Troy Brown Jr., who had 2 points as well. Also not a good night as well when it comes to his shooting efforts. He went 0 of 5 from the three. Let's talk about the bench. I have to say, guys, when it came down to the bench, there was not a lot of effort on their part, in my opinion. I have to say, when it comes to Anthony Davis, who is still coming off the bench due to him restricting his the Lakers are restricting his minutes, and rightfully so, because we don't want him to get injured right away. Hopefully he needs to get his bearings in until he gets back to the starting lineup. So just a slow process for Anthony Davis. He had 16 points out there tonight, and he had 10 rebounds. And surprisingly, he didn't play so well on the defensive side, in my opinion. But most of that has to do with him getting fouled, getting in foul trouble. Especially Dennis Schroeder, who had 5, and even Russell Westbrook, who had 4. So the Lakers were struggling when it came to foul trouble, but most of that foul troubles came on the results of the refs, who were just all over the Lakers when it comes to fouls. And this game, it was just rigged from the start if you really think about it. I mean, the refs were really all over the Lakers in this matchup against the Boston Celtics. And like I said, I want the NBA to really look themselves and evaluate the refs, because obviously they really they really screwed the Lakers in this loss against the Boston Celtics and screwed LeBron at the same time. So it was just very disappointing and very sad to watch how LeBron was reacting, which rightfully so. He deserves to react that way, because it was not right, not right for them to not call on that foul that should have been called. Absolutely. So, and let's continue on here, guys. Lonnie Walker returns tonight after being out for a couple of weeks due to his injury. He coming off the bench. Same with Anthony Davis. He's still dealing with some injuries, so obviously, he came back tonight and had a pretty decent night for his return. Had 13 points, went 6 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three, and gave us 3 rebounds and 1 steal. So great job, great effort from Lonnie Walker in his return. Hopefully he'll be healthy and ready to go and return to the starting lineup, because I really think he deserves to be part of the starting lineup for the Lakers, in my opinion. So hopefully he. Uh, is ready and gets healthier along with Anthony Davis, so they can get back into the starting lineup. So, hopefully they continue on this, you know, with their return back into the starting lineup very soon. So, but other than that, we saw Russell Westbrook, how he played, had 12 points, went 0 of 3 from the three, and had 7 assists. And, like I mentioned, he struggled with foul trouble. And when he reacted at the end of the game in the tunnel, him laughing, I did not really like that out of him. I think he should have been disappointed, like how LeBron was when he left the game before the game ever ended, and rightfully so, because LeBron was just pissed. He was just sitting alone at the bench, and he was feeling all the emotion, a lot of emotions, and he has the right to feel that way, because he got screwed. He got screwed against the refs, and he just got tired of it, and I'm tired of it. This season, when it comes to the refs against the Lakers, they really missed a lot of calls that should have been called this season when it comes to the Lakers facing certain matchups. So, um, this was wholly disappointing when it comes to the NBA and their refs this season. And I really think that at the end of the season, there's going to be a lot of reevaluation when it comes to the NBA and their refs. So, uh, lots of things, lots of talks, and lots of situations that's probably going to go down at the end of the season when it comes to them reevaluating themselves, for sure. And then you have Rudy Hachimura, who had 6 points out there tonight and with 0 of 4 from the three. And this season, we all know the Lakers are struggling with shooting, but this game tonight against the Boston Celtics, they were obviously, they were outscored by the Boston Celtics. They had obviously a better shooting night against the Los Angeles Lakers, and that all because of Jaylen Brown, who had a great night. Led their team with 37 points, and Jayson Tatum had 13. And when it comes to Malcolm Brogdon, he had got a good night off the bench for him. Had 26 points and went 3 of 7 from the three. And you know, um, I believe this season in the NBA, he's averaging. Believe he's leading the NBA with free throws. That's why I kind of questioned why at the final seconds left in the overtime game that the Lakers were fouling in those certain moments that should not been called. But obviously they did, and one of them was Malcolm Brogdon, who's obviously been leading the NBA in free throws. So let me check if that's correct or not. Let me see. Let me see here. Actually, it's Kevin Durant, but he's on that list because what I heard from the. I think I'm just talking. I'm just rambling at this moment because I had a whole different idea coming on here. When it came to the fourth quarter, because the Lakers they were going to win it, but for some reason, the refs didn't call that foul that should have went to LeBron, and we could have ended the game then. But unfortunately, my mindset right now is just, it's just not feeling it right now. I I honestly didn't want to go live, but I had to because I'm dedicated to all of you. I wanted to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about the Lakers and every post game analysis. So this is very disappointing. I just got a comment here from Turbo. Terrible loss. Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. This is a disappointing loss for the Los Angeles Lakers. That should have been, this should have went to the Lakers, but for some reason, it just, didn't go their way. Didn't go their way this time around. So it's so disappointing, it really is. So yeah, and I'm seeing a lot of your comments in this live stream. The Lakers got robbed for sure. They really did. It should have went their way. The Lakers should have won this game at the end of the fourth quarter. And I'm not really focused right now. I mean, I'm really scrambling on what I have to say. It's just the Lakers got robbed. Absolutely. They really did. They got rigged. You can say anything you want about this loss because it was all the headlines is all about the refs. It's all about the refs because of it. So, and I'm seeing a lot of you joining me. Please, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. And if you have any thoughts and opinions, please comment in this live stream. Show your anger. Show your anger in this live stream. I will read them for sure. And I'll give you all my opinions about it. And I believe all of you are actually agreeing with my emotions right now because I really did not want to come on here and be unprofessional because obviously I try my best to be professional on here. And, it's because of your love, support. I give you guys some great news, update speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers. But when it comes down to this moment, this season, the Lakers are really, the refs, let me rephrase myself. The refs this season has been horrible. They've been horrible, especially against the Lakers. So I don't know how many games the Lakers got robbed when it came to calls not being made. The Dallas Mavericks game, this game. I'm trying to think about some others that were close game scenarios. I remember there was this one, but yeah, let me think about it. Let me see. I'm gonna check real quick, guys, if you don't mind. I really do appreciate it. But what? I'll look it up later. But just one of those games that I mentioned. The Lakers really, the refs were really all over the Lakers this season, and this one proves it. And I saw a lot of comments here. Really do appreciate all of you for commenting. I really do appreciate it. From LA, those officials should not be on any Lakers games. Absolutely, I agree with you on that. They they were all over the Lakers in this game. It was so surprising. I mean, when I saw the fourth quarter, Anthony Davis already had 4 fouls, and some of them should have not been called. And yet you call on those. But when it comes to the Boston Celtics fouling on the Lakers, and especially on LeBron in those final seconds left in the fourth quarter, you you will not call the fouls on that? It was robbed. It was rigged. I absolutely agree. Turbo, they need to do something about Anthony Davis. There is no excuse with him. He did not step up, period. Then I first sorry for LeBron. He needs help. He puts his work tonight. Yeah, tonight game. Absolutely, LeBron is carrying his team on his back for sure. And when it comes to Anthony Davis, yeah, um, for some reason, he's still coming off the bench. I think he's still dealing with the effects of his injury, even though he's saying that he's 100%, he is healthy. But, I think the Lakers are playing it safe for Anthony Davis. This is a smart move on them for him to return and, coming off the bench. I think he's still feeling some effects with his foot. And, hopefully he'll be healthy and, 100% ready to go. And, you know, somehow works his way back into the starting lineup because LeBron needs his help as well. So I absolutely agree. Anthony Davis, with him being in foul trouble so early in the game, it was just you know it was just a bad night for Anthony Davis. He had 13 points last time I checked. So uh, this is not the Anthony Davis that we saw before the injury, that he was averaging 30 and 20 rebounds a game, freaking 4 and 5 blocks and steals. So, he was on an MVP level before he got injured. And I'm not sure if it's just too early for him to return, but because, all indications were indicating that he was going to return in the beginning of February or the end of January. But for some reason, he came back a little early. So, for some reason, he had a bad night. I absolutely agree. And, for LeBron, I just feel bad for him. I really do. He's continuously carrying the team on his back. And, the Lakers, for some reason, are not finding any help for him. And that's why we're 2 weeks away from the trade deadline. So hopefully the Lakers will make some sort of decision to potentially turn the season around for LeBron and really bring him some help. But, and I will be making a video very soon about some trade options that I think the Lakers could and should look at when it comes to, somehow making a deal at the trade deadline. So I'm looking at plethora of teams that the Lakers should really consider looking at when it comes to trading certain players. And also, if they do need to trade our 2 future first round picks, I will recommend some team that they can look at to, show that they are worthy of 2 future first round picks. So stay tuned for that. I will be making a video of that very soon. So stay tuned for that. Let's see here from Turbo once again. The referees are something else. Yeah, for sure. They are something else. They really are. I mean, it really, for some reason, the Lakers, or the refs were just all over the Lakers in this game and even this season. I mean, I know a lot of matchups when the refs didn't call on certain fouls on a certain team when it came to, when it comes to the Lakers playing them. So absolutely, I absolutely agree with you. The Lakers, they just they robbed. They got robbed. That's all the headlines that all Laker fans are going to be shouting in this loss tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I just really can't wait to hear what LeBron has to say. And actually, my phone just died. So I need to charge it. But I'll check it out probably at the end of this live stream. Or I can look it up right now. But, this is very disappointing. It really is. The Lakers should have won this game. They should have. And, the Lakers lost against the refs. Let's just say that the refs screwed the Lakers. They rigged the game in favor of the Boston Celtics tonight, and that's the reality of the situation. So, for sure, Turbo. Let's see here. Lakers should trade their first round picks and get elite players and help James and Davis. I don't see no pro coming out of the college this year and years to come. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, how should I say this? There are a lot of trade scenarios where our future first round picks are involved, but most of them I am not really liking it, in my opinion. When it comes down to it, our future first round picks are deserving of getting all-star caliber players. Our future first round picks are not for somebody like a Buddy Hield and a Miles Turner. Okay. The Lakers should play it smart with our future first round picks. That's my personal opinion. I mean, our future first round picks are so valuable for any team that wants them. It sort of depends on what elite player is out there that is tradable that it will be worth our future first round picks. I can't really think of any. I mean, they're the only player that I can really think that's worthy of our future first round picks is Damian Lillard. Those type of players. Okay. Bradley Beal, those type of players. You said it right. Exactly. I'm with you on that. Yes. Thank you. I was hoping I was going on that particular route. I really do believe so. Our future first round picks are so valuable that it should not be in the conversations for mediocre rotational type of players or win now type of players. Our future first round picks, they are worthy of for our future, if you will. For some reason, if LeBron retires, next 2 years, the Lakers don't want to go on a rebuild. The Lakers are not well known for going rebuilds. Our future first round picks are worthy of players that will be with us for the long haul. It sort of depends who it is, but we're not sure who it is yet. And it's so questionable at the moment that I'm glad that the Lakers are playing it safe with our future first round picks. Now, I don't want to go into the whole detail about trade scenarios because that's why uh, I want to leave that in a whole different video after this live stream. I mean, I will be uploading a Lakers trade scenario that probably will not include our future first round picks unless if it's like a Damian Lillard or somehow a Bradley Beal type of situation that is worthy of our two future first round picks, or maybe like a Jayson Tatum. Those type of players are worthy of our future first round picks. And I'm not sure why I'm seeing a lot of trade scenarios that involves our future first round picks. I mean, I saw a scenario that I just honestly just mentioned, Russell Westbrook and our two future first round picks for Miles Turner and Buddy Hield. Really? I mean, if you think about it, what if Miles Turner comes to the Los Angeles Lakers, teams up with Anthony Davis, but it doesn't work out? And he's on I believe he just signed an extension. Last time I saw, he signed an extension with the Indiana Pacers. I believe like this morning. Last time I checked, so and I believe it's around 60 million. So 60 million on an extension. So I might be right about that because I just saw it. It was just amazing, or not amazed me. Excuse me. That's the word for it. So. Also from Turbo, I hate to say it, but I think it's time to trade Russell or Beverly. When is the trade deadline? Absolutely. I mean, it's leaning in that direction for sure. I mean, Russell Westbrook, he's been great when it comes to him coming off the bench for us and really accepting his role and, commanding the second unit. And it's been very fun to watch. I mean, the guy really changed this season in his second year with the Lakers because obviously it did not work out. I believe it was in his first year with the Lakers, it went horribly, horribly wrong because, he wanted to be the number one guy. He was being selfish with the ball. And it's just like, in that moment, it was LeBron's team. He's the guy that needs to lead the Lakers when it comes down to it, for sure. But I won't be surprised if he's part of trade scenarios for sure. I mean, he's making around 47, 48 million. So whatever is out there for the Lakers to make some sort of trade, I really hope that he's part of the conversation. But for sure, Patrick Beverley should be part of a Lakers trade for sure, because he's making around 13 million. So, he's another expiring contract that should be, obviously in the conversations for a trade. And that's why I will be making a video for sure about the Lakers trade options that will involve not our future first round picks, but just our players in general. So, who are trade eligible, if you will. So, I will be making an analysis and give you all my thoughts about it, because I think the Lakers also have second round picks as well. So, there's another type of scenario where the Lakers could not, sacrifice our future first round picks. They could potentially just go for our second rounders in a package deal scenario. But, we just have to wait and see about that, if the Lakers will make a trade. So we just have to wait and see about that. Yeah, you're right about that. He signed. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I knew he signed an extension with the Pacers for sure, because I just saw it on, I think it was like Yahoo Sports that reported it. So yeah, he did sign an extension. So for teams that are looking at the Pacers and Miles Turner on his expiring contract, they got to think twice now, because he did sign an extension the with the Pacers for sure. And it's so surprising that he signed an extension, because I thought he was going to test free agency, but I guess he didn't see a market for him to get paid. So I guess he accepted the offer from the Pacers for sure. So yeah, that's a whole another different scenario there, unless the Indiana Pacers just want to trade Buddy Hield. And maybe the Lakers will show some interest in that. So yeah, we just have to wait and see what's in the mindset of Rob Pelinka and the Lakers once the trade deadline approaches. And I believe we have 2 weeks away from reaching the trade deadline. So hopefully the Lakers will make a big trade then. But we just have to wait and see about that. So yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, guys, this was a disappointing season, or not. Well, yeah, this is a disappointing season for the Lakers, but at the same time, the Lakers are still competing. They're still competing for a a play-in tournament / 6 seed in the Western Conference. So they're just because it's such an open standing in the Western Conference for any team to bump any sort of team. So the Lakers are just just in reach, when it comes to competing for a play-in for sure. So if other teams start losing, but the Lakers so far are just not doing pretty well, and sadly they are going on on a road trip for sure. I mean, they already began with the Boston Celtics for sure. So hopefully the Lakers will win some games on the road, but we just have to wait and see if they win some for sure. So I'm trying to think about what's their. I know they have a game on Monday, but I forgot who they facing. But yeah, I can't really think of one at the top of my at the moment because my phone died. So I would honestly just look it up right now, but unfortunately I can't. Imagine if the Lakers trade Davis to the Blazers for Damian Lillard. Will be amazing. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if if it comes down to that, yeah, I would trade Anthony Davis for Damian Lillard for sure. Yeah, I mean, it will be nice. But I think Anthony Davis will not be traded, in my opinion. I don't think it will happen this season. maybe down the line. But I don't know. We just have to wait and see what the Lakers' mindset is. But I think the Lakers will do their homework, obviously, and see what's available for them. That will be a reasonable trade. Patrick Beverly will be part of the conversations for sure. Maybe Russell Westbrook as well. Um, I'm trying to think about some others, or maybe our mid-level exception players like Alani Walker or Damian Jones, who hasn't lived up to expectations for sure. Um, but yeah, I will definitely make a video for sure about the trade scenarios that could potentially go down at the trade deadline that the Lakers are looking at. Uh, the Toronto Raptors comes to mind. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of opinions and thoughts, my opinions and my thoughts about trade scenarios that the Lakers could make that's realistic type of trade scenarios. So stay tuned for that. I will be uploading a video for sure about the Lakers trade options that's available for them to make that is realistic. So we just have to wait and see about that for sure. But as I mentioned, when it comes to Miles Turner, I think things changed dramatically about him getting traded in the trade deadline. So things have changed completely when it came down to that breaking news. So for sure, I had to really reevaluate my trade scenarios when it comes to my video for sure in the next couple of days when it comes to me uploading it for sure. So, yeah, please stay tuned for that. Hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel and like me all across social media because I will be making that particular video very soon. So stay tuned. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, guys. I mean, I really do appreciate all of you for commenting, especially Turbo. Thank you for your comments and your opinions. You really gave me some good feedback, as well. I really do appreciate it. You also commented here. What do you think about the Clippers? They haven't won a championship. Yeah, yet. Crazy, huh? Yeah, absolutely. I don't really see the Clippers winning a championship anytime soon because they're also struggling. I mean, when you look at where they're at right now, they are the fifth seed, or maybe the fourth seed. I believe they improved last time I checked the standings. So they're doing pretty well right now, but I think they're not capable of reaching the Western Conference. I don't really see it, the Western Conference Finals. So I don't really see them winning a championship anytime soon. And uh, it's just it'll be interesting. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Clippers to be honest with you because they have a big head. They're like similar situation of what the Memphis Grizzlies are. A team that are just full of themselves when it comes to them winning games and taking advantage of certain teams, and especially when it comes to the LA Clippers. No, excuse me, the Los Angeles Lakers. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Clippers. I am not. They're like the little brother that's just annoying. That's in the basement of the crypto.com arena. So I really can't wait for them to, move to a different stadium. So they can obviously, go out there and just pretend that they're like the best teams in the LA. So, which they're not. I believe they are like last. When you rank certain teams, that's a storied team in LA. You think about the LA Lakers, you think about the LA Sparks, and UCLA. Those certain teams. The Clippers are just a team that's just overrated in my opinion. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George and those guys. I mean, sure, if I had to pick a head coach, I would go with Ty Lue. I mean, I absolutely would trade him in an instant when it comes to him me having him as a head coach for the Lakers. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case for sure. Uh, I I guess the comment went away. Uh, yeah, I mean, I really do appreciate you commenting, Turbo. I really do. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Oh, just saw a comment here. Do you see the Lakers making the playoffs in the play-in? I see them more likely reaching the play-in more than anything. They can try. They can try to get the sixth seed. I mean, the Lakers are in reach of reaching it. So, if anything, I can see them getting into the play-in. The Lakers are a really good, talented team. They have the capabilities of reaching the play-in, and it's just the reality of the situation and where they're at right now. The Lakers are talented enough to reach the play-in, but for some reason, I just don't see an idea scenario where that I can't give you a specific seed in the playoffs where they will at least the sixth seed. I can give you that. But the play-in, I think the Lakers have a opportunity of reaching the play-in. But it sort of depends on certain teams ahead of them if they will lose games or, if they win some. So we just have to wait and see about that. I think the Lakers are capable enough of how they played against the Boston Celtics tonight. The Lakers have the talent and the resources of reaching the play-in for sure. So if anything, the play-in tournament is the way to go for the Lakers. But we just have to wait and see about that if they will live up to that and just win in close game scenarios. So that's the idea and the hope that they will potentially achieve. So to answer your question, the play-in for sure. And I saw a lot of emojis. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, absolutely. I really do appreciate your commenting. I really do, and all of you for commenting on this live stream. I'm seeing all your comments. Pokemon, you guys, welcome back to the live stream. I really do appreciate it. And Turbo, once again, thank you. And for all of you who are joining me, thank you for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. And uh, when it came down to the beginning of this live stream, I was just out of it. I really was. I just did not. I was just so shocked of the results of the game when the Lakers and the refs really screwed us in this loss. They really rigged the game against the Los Angeles Lakers in favor of the Boston Celtics. It was just one of those moments where I just was just speechless. I had no words to say. I just didn't really want to continue, but for some reason I had to because I'm dedicated to every single one of you who are subscribed to the channel and following me all across social media. So, I really do appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell because I will be uploading a video about Lakers trade options. We're only like 2 weeks away from the trade deadline for the Lakers to make some sort of decision to turn the season around. And I really hope that they do because LeBron does need the help. He's carrying the team on his back, and it's just very sad that, if the Lakers are going to waste a season on LeBron this season, it's just not right. Not right. Absolutely. I really think that the Lakers should look at the trade deadline and look for the best trade out there that will help LeBron and this Lakers team to turn this season around. Because the Lakers, with the talent that they have and how LeBron is playing, and even before Anthony Davis got injured, how he was playing, I really think that the Lakers has the opportunity to really turn the season around if they make the right trade. And that's why I'm suggesting that they, trade Patrick Beverley, Russell Westbrook, just find some sort of way. I mean, even if they're going to trade our future first round picks, it has to be the right trade. And like what Turbo said, I have to say, when it comes down to it, our future first round picks are only worthy of all-star caliber players like a Damian Lillard, like a Bradley Beal, those certain players. Not a Buddy Hield, Miles Turner trade for 2 future first round picks. I mean, that's just laughable. Laughable. Even when I heard it in the offseason, it was just, I'm glad the Lakers did not pull the trigger and felt pressured of doing it. Yeah, it's just, certain trade scenarios that involves our future first round picks. I mean, the Lakers in certain NBA teams, they're trying to fleece the Lakers of our assets, and we need our future assets for sure. Um, so yeah, absolutely. I mean, I really think that our future first round picks are off limits unless Buddy Bradley Beal is available or any all-star caliber player that's out there that's part of our future plans. So yeah, stay tuned for that for sure. I will be uploading a video about the Lakers and trade options and trade scenarios. So thank you. And please make sure to hit that notification bell and follow me all across social media for that for sure. Um, saw some comments here from Turbo. Uh, when you mentioned about the Clippers, part of the laughing, yeah, emojis, yeah. Oh, yeah, I understood it. Yeah, I mean they are a laughing stock. They really are. I mean, it's just really bad. I mean, it's. I mean, no. Ugh. I just saw a comment here. Yeah, have a good night. Go Lakers. Yeah, you're about to go to sleep. I need to get some sleep because I'm not really focusing right now. I never really go this much on a live stream, but all because of you guys. I really do appreciate your love, support, and just one last. I'll just read one last comment here. I subscribe to you right now. You seem cool just because you are a Lakers fan. Oh, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. And for those of you who are joining me, please subscribe and hit that notification bell because I talk about the Lakers all the time. So I upload videos about every single news, update, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's all because of you guys that this channel is possible. With your love support, you guys make things happen. And since then, this channel has been doing very well, and it's all because of your love support. So please make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, do what Turbo is doing. Please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it, and thank you, Turbo, for your love support and subscribing to the channel. And I really do appreciate all of you for your love, support, and subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it, and just when it comes down to it, the Lakers have to somehow turn the season around once we hit the trade deadline. And like I said, I will be uploading a video for sure about the Lakers and type of trade scenarios that could go down. That's a possibility. So, I'm not sure what yet because I haven't really gotten started with it, but and especially now because after the extension from Miles Turner, things honestly are changing when it comes to that particular instance. So we just have to wait and see what trade out there that is possible for the Lakers to make. So, um, with the assets that they have, like I mentioned, our future first round picks, I personally think they are off limits unless if it's an all star caliber player. So hopefully the Lakers will do their homework and make sure if they do decide to trade our future first round picks, that it will be worth it for not just a win now scenario, but it will help us throughout. That will be part of our future if somehow LeBron retires in the next 2 years, or if Anthony Davis somehow moves on from the Lakers after his contract in 2024. So, our future assets, our future first round picks has to be worth it. So the Lakers have to do their homework, and hopefully they will potentially see a trade out there that will benefit us for the better. So, yeah, guys, I mean, I think I said the gist of it. We're going on in 1 hour. So, um, but yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it to go this long for all of you. I really do appreciate your comments here from Turbo and Pokemon Yugi Guy, LA, all of you for commenting on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. And when it comes down to this particular video, the Lakers got robbed. the end of my conclusion, the Lakers got robbed tonight by the refs. They were in favor of the Boston Celtics to win it, and the Lakers got screwed in this loss against the Boston Celtics tonight in a overtime scenario once again this season. And it's just so disappointing that the Lakers are in this scenario now where that things need to really, really need to turn around after this loss. And, I hope Rob Pelinka will be on the phones with certain teams, find sort of trade scenarios that could be out there for them to make possible. So, because I'm tired of LeBron, when it comes to him feeling the pressure and he has to carry the team on his back, and not a lot of the players on this team is helping him out. And I know Anthony Davis returned, but he's just not himself for these past 2 games. But hopefully he will get back to his normal self, moving forward. So, yeah, guys, I mean, it's just not looking good for the Lakers, and it's just something needs to change. Hopefully things will start to turn around for the Lakers after this loss. So let's just hope that the Lakers will potentially turn this season around for the better when it comes to the trade deadline that's approaching in 2 weeks. So hopefully the Lakers will bounce back from this because they're on their road trip at this moment. So the Lakers could win some games here and there, but we just have to wait and see if they will potentially win some on the road. So yeah, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. I think I'm just going to end this live stream. We went for 1 hour and 2 minutes. So I really do appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Your love and support on this channel is just I really do appreciate it. From Turbo, from all of you guys. I mean, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please start to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, because I will be, as I said, I will be uploading a video about Lakers trade scenarios, because we're only 2 weeks away from the trade deadline. So it's better late than never to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about the Lakers and trade scenarios that could go down at the trade deadline. So, the Lakers could potentially look some sort of trades out there that will help LeBron in a big way. So, and this team when it comes to them having playoff aspirations. So, for sure. So, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at ZSPN. I'll leave the links to those in the description of this live stream. So please show me the love, support there, guys, and follow me across social media and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you all in the next video. Let's just hope that we calm down and be all better the next day. So, and hopefully with this rant that I went on, hopefully the Lakers will potentially turn this season around, or this game around, and this road trip that they're on. So hopefully for the better, the Lakers will be on a whole different type of level for the better. So yeah, guys, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Once again, I know I'm on a loop here. I'm just tired. I just want to end this right now. So thank you all for joining me on this live stream. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and of course, like me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. Once again, thank you for the love and support you guys have shown me all across social media. And once again, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next live stream. I've seen some of you already joining me. I think I'm just gonna end this live stream now because I'm really about to lose my voice. So I really do appreciate all of you. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. For those of you who are joining me, please subscribe to the channel. And I really do appreciate the love and support. And I'll see you all in the next live stream. Thank you all for joining me. Take it easy, guys, and go Lakers. And just let's just take a breather and, calm down after this, and hopefully the Lakers will just turn things around for sure. Thank you all for joining me. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.